you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. Good morning, alright. This is RJ Sri Lakshmi.
And this is RJ Mayuri here, and you're listening to Aura FM 20.6. To fill our mind with droplets of positiveness, we have Alena Rukia with the morning dewdrops.
Good morning, I am Alena. I'm here to present today's morning dewdrops. So let me tell you a story. One day Buddha was traveling with few of his followers. While they were passing a lake, Buddha told one of his followers, "I'm thirsty. Can you get me some water from the lake?" The follower walked to the lake. At that time, a bullock cart went through it, and the water became muddy. So the follower went back to Buddha and said this. After half an hour, Buddha repeated what he said. The follower went back to see that it was still muddy. Then after an hour, Buddha said that again. This time the follower saw that the water was clear. So he collected some water in a pot and brought it to Buddha. Buddha looked at the water and then looked back at the follower. See, the water is clear now. You just need it to give time until it fixes itself. Your mind is the same. When it's disturbed, just give it some time. It will settle on its own. Thank you.
Now you're listening to Aura FM 20.6.
Sri Lakshmi, is it raining there?
Yes, Mayuri, it's really cold here. Oh, I feel like reading a book along with a hot cup of tea.
Well, here you go. The cup of tea is ready, but what about the book?
I have a solution for that. Pooja will now enlighten us with a review of a very interesting book.
Greetings, I'm Pooja Biju of Grade 8. Today I'm going to present the book review of Springtime, a la carte by O. Henry. Springtime is one such story that has a girl typist and a young farmer as the two protagonists. Sarah is a young girl living in New York. With her rudimentary typing skill, she struggles to make a living in New York. A decent, well-paid job in New York has eluded her. She does some freelance typing job here and there to eke out a living. On one occasion, after having her dinner, Sarah hit upon an idea. She tells the owner of the Scullensburg restaurant that it will be a good idea to have the menu neatly typed for the convenience of the customers. The owner quickly agrees and offers to provide 3 meals every day to Sarah as the compensation for the menu typing she would do for the restaurant. The deal is done. Sarah types the 20 sets of menu daily and the meals come to her room promptly at 3 different times a day. 1 year earlier in the summer, she had gone to the countryside on a sojourn. There she had stayed in a farm. The owner had a young son named Walters. Sarah and Walters fell in love with each other. The love blossomed and they decided to marry a year after in the next spring. Now the spring was not coming as per schedule. Winter had lingered, leaving Sarah frustrated and angry. To make her agony worse, there is no news from Walters, nor has any letter come from him. Sarah's heart is heavy with despondency as she settles down to start her work. Tears flow down from her eyes. The word dandelion brought a rush of memories of Walter. He had seen dandelion, the flower of love, in Sarah's face. Sarah is totally lost in the memory of her lover Walters. Inadvertently, while typing her first menu card, Sarah types the single word W above the word dandelion in the menu card. There was some chaotic din in Sarah's dormitory. To cut off the noise and keep the waves of unhappy feelings at bay, she begins to read a book, The Cloister and the Hearth. And then a strong voice is heard in the hall below and Sarah rushes to her door. What a pleasant surprise it was for her. She rubs her eyes in disbelief to discover that it was Walters. Sarah soon gets to know that Walters had spent a whole week trying to locate her. During their conversation, it emerges that her letter informing Walters about her new address had somehow not reached him. Walter has come looking for Sarah. By some coincidence, Walter has come into the same home restaurant whose menu cards Sarah typed. While looking through the card, Walter's eyes had fallen on the item dandelion with egg. and his eyes have fallen out of please letter W on the menu card. It suggests that Sarah had typed it. Through the owner's help, he lands in Sarah's room. For Sarah and Walters, it is a godsend gift. Thank you.
That was a really nice story.
Do you know gorillas can catch human colds and other illness? A newborn Chinese water deer is so small it can almost be held in the palms of the hands. Ostriches can run faster than horses, and the male can roar like lion. The only dog that does not have a pink tongue is the chow. Turtles, water snakes, crocodiles, alligators, dolphins, whales, and other water-going creatures will drown if kept underwater too long. Almost half pigs in the world are kept by farmers in China. On average, dogs have better eyesight than humans, although not colorful.
Today's current affairs. Rescue crews have been racing to find survivors of floods that have wreaked havoc across Western Europe, killing more than 150 people. South Africa President Cyril Ramaphosa has said the violence that has rocked the country was pre-planned, describing it an assault on democracy. A federal judge in Texas has ruled that a program protecting migrants who came to the US as children from deportation is illegal.
Yesterday's question was, who is the richest cricketer in the world? And the answer is Sachin Tendulkar. And the winners are Ayan Iham, Adit VP, Ritika, Sahbaz, Alan Krishna, and Niranjan. Congratulations to all the winners.
Today's question is, who was the first person to win a Nobel Prize? I repeat, who was the first person to win a Nobel Prize? Friends, send your answers to the class teacher. Belated birthday wishes to Anina Ajit.
Today's FM is edited by Aditya.
Thank you for tuning into Aura FM 20.6. This is RJ Mayuri.
And this is Aji Sri Lakshmi signing off.